Okay, good morning, everybody. It's been a while since I've been online since last week, so I thought I'd pop in near the end of January. So it is true. Um, my budget's a little bit tight, so I'm trying to get as much rest in between doing, uh, using up my energy. For today's video that I want to speak, first let's update my credit score. My credit score, I relooked at it. It might be well over 800 with the next update because you know why? Like I said in my job hunting diary video thread, right, about moving in the United States, finding a good job and stuff like that. Um, I paid off the balance of one card like totally. And so I looked at it again, and it might be over 800. So that's pretty exceptional, because mid 700 is still just average, right? So if it's over 800, it'll be the case will be exceptional. I do have to pursue sort of like a formal education in my field of practice, all right? Unlike a CFA or a CA or MD, a lot of people pick up this skill on the job. How it happens is like you might work for a company that they have no one to do it, so they train you, and then you just get good at it, and you end up doing it. Because this field is really only a few years old, like since 2000 2001. So there's a bunch of us, you know. It's not like it's like a 10-year-old marketing child. It's very new. Um, so I might have to do that. I have to decide whether I want to be certified by, I have a lot of vendor certifications from Google, from other companies. I have to decide if I want now an association certification from like the Chartered Marketing Association of America, Digital Marketing Association of the world, or do I want um, a university certification, any university. Um, so there is a program where I get both. So I might go for both a university certification and a association certification rolled into the same course. It depends. Um, it depends on my my budget, right? And that's really it, just my budget. And then what else? Caustic Cleaner. Last couple of days, I might buy a new kitchen fan later on next year. This year, maybe at the end of this year, I might buy a new kitchen fan because I was looking at my kitchen fan and there's a lot of grease on it. So I discovered the joy of how to create caustic cleaner at home. It's basically white vinegar, dishwashing soap, and baking soda. And I am in cleaning heaven. Caustic cleaner, if you don't know, has no acid in it, and it is actually the cleaner people use in like commercial areas, like shopping malls, grocery stores, manufacturing. They use caustic cleaner because I mean, if you get it in your eyes, it does the same amount of damage. The pH level is like less than acidic, but I mean, I'm using caustic cleaner, homemade caustic cleaner, what they call saponic soap, I guess, or pH neutral soap or something like that. In my kitchen, I'm loving it. I'm so happy. Look at me. Look at the way I turn out. I just mopped my kitchen floor and using caustic cleaner, and I look like this. Before my hair was all, and then after I mop my floor using caustic cleaner, I just went like this, and I look like this. All right. So, and I might do laundry with caustic cleaner as well. So it's vinegar, dishwashing soap, and baking soda. Mix it up, and then I spray it and I wipe it, and then I also use it to wash dishes. The stainless steel stuff comes out, woo, so nice. So we'll see. And last thing to talk about is layering clothes. I was surfing the web yesterday, and when we were young, I don't know what happened. When I was young, I used to play outside a lot, but I think it's the invention of the slim fit. The slim fit fashion was when I forgot how to layer clothes. Because back in the day, in the 80s, we didn't have slim fit fashion, so we layered clothes quite easily. But with slim fit fashion, the length, sometimes you wear the length, like the longest thing outside, whatever, what have you. So Google how to layer clothes properly for the winter. You get that wicking effect, without having to buy expensive athletic wear, right? So right now I'm sweating, but it's wicking away from my body into the insulated part of this outfit where it's keeping me warm. And the exterior is a little bit of a windbreaker. So that's how I layer clothes. Google it. Probably one website I recommend, because I read from it, was The Art of Manliness. The Art of Manliness teaches you how to layer clothes for the winter time. How do I layer clothes properly for the winter time? Not just to look good, but for the winter time. The Art of Manliness website. I read it from there, so I can say firsthand, it's a useful website. And now I look like this, having layered my clothes properly after the advent of the slim fit fashion. All right. I also look this way because I'm using Caustic Cleaner to clean my kitchen, and I might buy a new kitchen fan. All right, and then my credit score might be over 800. I have classes at Harvard, and I might, if I can get free tuition, go to another Ivy League school, University of California, Irvine, which is an Ivy League school, just like Harvard. It all depends on my budget. Oh yeah, and I also want to talk about eBay. Okay, so everybody bought stuff from eBay, I know, right? And they're like, when's it gonna get here? When's it gonna get here? And right, I want my money back. I Not that, but when is it gonna get here? Well, guess what? The way eBay works, I just figured it out. So in January, I got a bunch of stuff that said it would arrive no later than the end of January. And then there's a couple of stuff that will arrive no later than February. So I can expect those things. And then there's the other stuff that will arrive no later than the end of March. So in March, I can expect the last batch. That's how to sort of plan out your eBay deliveries. Sometimes the length of time could be 2 months, but no later is actually the month when you'll get your package. So in February, I'll get something, and in March, I'll get something. All right. And in January, some packages said no later than January, and I got them no later than January, like end of January. All right. So if you got a bunch of stuff on eBay you're waiting for, no later than is when it'll come. All right. So that's it. Video diary. I hope you like the way I comb my hair. I did it on purpose. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. I don't know when I'll get there. I have no idea.